Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of the easiest money methods that you should be doing this week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself lots of money very fast. So in total, I will be going over 5 different money methods all in this one video. That being said, if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it for me. But now let's get into the very first money method. Alright, so for the first money method, we are going to be doing the transform races. Since this week they're paying double money and 4 times RP, which is insane. To do these, first of all, open up the pause menu, go over to online, click jobs, play job, rocks are created, and then stunt races. Now scroll until you see all of the transform races. As you can see, there is a whole bunch to choose from, so choose literally whichever one of these you want to. They are all paying double money and 4 times RP. Once in the race, as far as the settings go, you can set the race type to whatever you want to, either standard or non-contact, but the most important part is the number of laps that you set this race to. And personally, after doing a whole bunch of transform races, I noticed that once I was setting these races to 3 or 4 laps, that's what got me the most possible money in the least amount of time. So that's just what I recommend. I recommend you set these races either set to 3 or 4 laps. You can set it to less if you want to, but don't expect to get more money than I did in this race. Anyway, getting into how these transform races work, they are pretty simple to understand because they are literally like any other race in GTA Online, except that you are going to be switching vehicles every 30 seconds. And the transform race that I'm doing right now is one of the new ones called Unknown Unknowns transform races, where once you switch into a vehicle, it can literally be any single vehicle in GTA Online that you own or don't own. It's completely random. And in my opinion, I think that's pretty exciting and it makes it way more fun, but sometimes this can suck because you do sometimes turn into a really slow vehicle and that can be quite annoying sometimes. So if you don't like the way that these Unknown Unknowns transform races work, you can always do one of the normal transform races. And if you don't know how normal transform races work, it's basically the same thing. You are going to be switching into a different vehicle every 30 seconds, except that vehicle is going to be the same vehicle every time that you turn into it. So you won't get any surprises like in the Unknown Unknowns transform races. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you all know how races work in GTA Online when it comes to making money and RP, because I've literally covered this so many different times on my YouTube channel when it comes to money methods. But basically in these races, you need to make sure that you come in either first, second, third, or fourth place. The reason for this is because only the top 4 people are going to be making the most money and the most RP that's actually worth it in my opinion, and if you don't come in those positions, you will not be making that much money. And since these transform races are a little bit different compared to any other race, it's a little bit different when it comes to techniques of coming in first place, because honestly, it's kind of luck. The only way that you can really make sure that you come in a high position is if you own a lot of different vehicles in GTA Online like I do, because once you do switch into that vehicle, if you do have a custom version of that same vehicle that you turned into, you'll have the custom version and not the stock version. And of course, as you all know, custom cars are way better than stock cars because you are going to be flying past any other person in that race that is not using a custom vehicle. Anyway, cutting straight to it, here's how much money I got paid after finishing in first place. As you can see, I was in this race for only 4 minutes. I got paid $54,000, which is not bad whatsoever, but take a look at the RP. It's insane. 32,000 RP. Yes, 32,000 RP. So yeah, these transform races are definitely worth doing. They make you pretty good money and even way better RP. So if you are a low level, this is definitely something you should be grinding this entire week as much as possible. Okay, getting into the second money method, I'm now going to be showing you how to earn $254,000 in only 3 minutes. If you want to do this, first of all, open up the pause menu and head over to this exact location at the terminal where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once you arrive over here, call out your fastest HSW vehicle that you own and then get inside. Once inside, drive it on top of the HSW time trial and then click right D-pad, but stay still. Once you are staying still, open up the pause menu, go all the way over here to the bottom of the map and then mark the checkpoint. Once you've marked the checkpoint, all you want to do now is drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right D-pad to start the HSW time trial, and then from here, follow exactly where the waypoint is telling you to go, because this week's HSW time trial is really simple. It is pretty far, but the route is pretty easy. The only real tips that you need to worry about is to make sure that you are dodging traffic the entire way through. There is a lot of traffic on the way over there, but it's not really too hard to dodge. As you can see, I was literally swerving through traffic the entire way through. But yeah, other than the traffic, you should have no problems until you get to this part right here. This is going to be where you go through the canyon, and once you are going through this canyon part, make sure that you are very, very careful. The reason I say that is because, as you can see, there is a whole bunch of rocks and boulders on the side, and trust me, you don't want to run into them, because I did one time, and if you run into them, sometimes it rams you super far off the track and even sometimes into the river. But as long as you took your time going through that canyon, you should have had no problem beating the time trial in time. And here's how much money you get paid. As I said, $254,000 for only 3 minutes of beating a really easy HSW time trial. Make sure you definitely do it this week. For the third money method, I'm now going to be showing you how to make $100,000 in around 5 minutes, which is really easy. So if you want to do this, all you want to do is open up the interaction menu and go over to where it says challenges, then click where it says weekly challenge. And as you can see, this week's weekly challenge is to complete 3 of the Pizza This deliveries. If you don't know what these are, they are basically the brand new pizza delivery missions that we got in GTA Online, which if you don't know how to start these or what they are at all, I did make a full guide going fully over how these pizza deliveries do work. If you would like to see that guide, I'll leave it linked down below in the description, and I'll also leave it at the top right corner of your screen right now. As you saw earlier though, I already completed this weekly challenge because it is literally so easy. All you want to do is go up to any one of the Pizza This restaurants and then start delivering pizzas. As you can see, you only deliver 5 pizzas at a time, and all you have to do is deliver 3. So after you complete 1 full pizza delivery mission, you'll then complete the weekly challenge and then get your $100,000 right after. Getting into the fourth money method, I'm now going to be showing you how to make $102,000 in only 2 minutes. If you want to do this, first of all, open up the pause menu and head over to this exact location in Pillbox Hill where this week's regular time trial is located. Once over here, call out your fastest motorcycle that you own and then drive it on top of the time trial. From here, stay still, but click right D-pad and then open up the pause menu. Once you open up the pause menu, go all the way up here to where the checkpoint is at and then mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right D-pad to start the time trial and then immediately follow exactly where the waypoint is telling you. Luckily, this week's time trial route is really easy. The only real tip that I recommend is to dodge traffic the entire way through, but even the traffic is not really that bad. The only real tip is once you get to this part here, once you are about to go down this little mini hill, I recommend jumping down this hill. That way you can save yourself a few seconds, and then once you are on this road, all you need to do is follow it all the way through until you get over to the destination. And then once you do beat the time trial in time, here's how much money you get paid. As I said, $102,000, that simple and that easy. And yeah, that is officially going to be the end of today's video. You now know all of the easiest money methods to be doing this week in GTA Online to make yourself lots of money very fast. And not only money, we also did include a really overpowered RP method with those transform races. And if you do want to see me make an individual video going fully over those transform races, showing you the best way to take advantage of the RP, make sure you leave me a comment down below in the comment section. But anyway, until next time, I will see you all in my very next GTA Online video. Peace.